Yesterday, we watched a beautiful Malayalam film called Charlie. Tulkur Salman plays Charlie, who is an artist who's full of life. He believes in living and not merely existing. He lives in the moment and from moment to moment, creating works of art whenever he wants, wherever he wants. He travels at whim and often takes whatever he has to help whoever he wants to and whoever he meets. He doesn't help people merely in a physical sense or by offering them money. He goes out of his way to help them find happiness in life. In one very thought provoking episode in the film, Charlie releases his own obituary on his birthday. When people close to him ask him why he is behaving in such an eccentric manner, Charlie explains that his obit ad brought several people to his door. Some of them came to just shed crocodile tears. Some came not knowing how to react. Many didn't come at all. And some who came genuinely. They loved him. And when they found that he was not dead and that he was alive, their joy, their love for him, their compassion knew no bounds. So Charlie reasons that by releasing his obit ad through a celebration of his own death, he discovers and experiences true love. He asks, how will you ever know how much you are loved after you are dead and gone? This is the only way. Watching Charlie, it struck me that how much ever we may think we understand death or may have seen it happen around us, whenever it is reflected upon, it always urges us to pause and examine how we are living our lives. In the end, we all have to die. That's an irrefutable truth. We don't know when our time will come, when we will be called, but that we have to go and that we will be called is inescapable. So, doesn't it make sense to live? Doesn't it make sense to live now? But look at us. We are lost in the maze of everyday life. We're missing this opportunity to live fuller lives. We are steeped in worry, anxiety, fear, and insecurity. Or we are victims of our own ego trying to control our lives and those of others. Not that we are successful. So we end up becoming frustrated and often depressed. And as time passes, our youth gives way to middle age, and middle age makes way for old age. And when we think we have all the time, or when we think we will have all the time, we are actually left with none. I want to rephrase what British evangelist Leonard Ravenhill once said. He said, the opportunity of this lifetime must be leveraged within the lifetime of the opportunity. How beautiful it is. Charlie reminded me that we must ask ourselves if we are really leveraging this limited period offer called life. Are we living our lives meaningfully? Are we touching other lives? Are we making a difference? I guess if we treat death as a constant companion and not as some distant event that is waiting for our approval to occur, then we will live better and live fuller lives. When we live fuller lives, we will live and not merely exist.